Hi, my name is Mary Agnes Krell, and I'm the producer and director of the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival, also known as GNUF. The festival takes place every spring in Huddersfield. At that time, hundreds of ukulele players from around the world and across the country come to town to play music, make music, listen to music, and learn and make connections with people.
Hi, my name is Peter Luongo. I'm here at GNUF, the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival here in England. I did a Max Uke session yesterday where I taught some pieces to some adults who came in. I'll be working with that same group again today, and then we're on stage at 2:30 this afternoon. So, fingers crossed, I'm sure it'll sound great.
I see the brand new horizon. I see trouble on the way.
What's going on? My name is Andrew Molina, back here at GNUF 2019. I've been to a lot of ukulele festivals, and this one is probably my favorite. It's so community oriented. Everyone's like friends, you know, you see people in the hallway, it's like, oh, you know, good to see you again. There's no candle. GNUF is definitely my favorite ukulele festival that I've ever been to. I just love seeing everyone's unique style, you know. It's like we all play ukulele here, and all the artists, the thing that's really cool is that everyone has their own persona. You got Craig and Sarah, you know, they do singing and instrumental. I do a lot of instrumental. You got Jake, you got you know, Daniel Ward. There's like flamenco. The acts out here in the UK is very different from the States. So I get really fascinated when they put the ukulele with comedy and all that. The people back home would be tickled to see stuff like that. There's no right way to play ukulele, and that's why I think everyone loves it.
Hi, I'm Craig Chi.
I'm Sarah Maisel.
I'm Andrew Molina.
I'm Jay Molina.
And I'm Jake Shimabukuro.
We are all here at the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival. Yeah.
Having a great time.
Yeah.
And it's cool because we hardly get to see each other.
This is so
This
true.
is really nice to,
That's
it's like a little
nice.
reunion.
Yeah.
Awesome. For me, the biggest surprise with the ukulele is that I think it's bringing music back into living rooms. Music is being shared again, rather than like everyone with their iPod and that's it, you know, kind of thing, doing their own thing. Like now it's much more of a connection type of thing, especially for these that this is their big social life now. And it's so cool.
Yeah. For me, when I moved to California, I had really no friends or family at all. And I discovered the ukulele by walking into a pizza place that had 40 or more ukulele players and hula. And I all of a sudden said, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of this. And they met weekly, and I had quit playing music for a while, do other career things, and it was so fun to play music again. And getting to see people who've never, or who've either been too intimidated or never had the chance to do music, and seeing them succeed is so amazing. So that, I think that's the big things for me.
I'm Rob Collins. I'm the luthier behind TinGuitar.com. I'm probably one of England's only full-time dedicated ukulele luthiers. I've done a workshop of some description at every GNUF. This year is the most ambitious one to date because people are going to make their own complete ukulele in an hour. A solid-bodied electric ukulele with steel strings. Teaching the workshops initially was a little bit out of my comfort zone because, as you can see, I spend all my day working for myself, by myself. But I found the key to it is having things prepared well in advance so that you're not trying to solve problems on the day because you've only got an hour to do the whole project. So having it well prepared is really key to doing that. And I think everybody on the team and pretty much everybody who's got tickets is looking forward to seeing Jake on the main stage. But we've got a really mixed lineup this year. We've got everything from the authentic Hawaiian, we've got indie pop, we've got singer-songwriters. The diversity of the lineup is what I find most appealing.
Hi, I'm Fragile Lucy. I'm at the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival. MIM is doing an open mic right now, which is great. So anyone that comes along, there's loads of open mics going on and everything. There's so many great players here, so many different styles. Everyone's on their own journey with the instrument, I think. It's what you do, how you interpret what you do with it. Play it whatever way you want. And that's good, you know.
Jake Shimabukuro. I'm an ukulele player from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm very excited to be here in the UK for the Grand Northern Ukulele Festival. Mary is amazing. I think it's just incredible, you know, what she has created here, bringing all these musicians together and people who love the instrument, love the ukulele. Everyone's so friendly, and I feel that's kind of just part of the culture. You sit down and you just start having conversations with people, right? And then the next table will like jump in, and it's inspiring, you know. So congratulations to Mary and Rob and the whole Grand Northern Ukulele Festival crew.
Hi, my name is Robin Evans. I'm one of the team behind Grand Northern. I do a lot of the artist liaison. I first came to the festival in 2015 as an artist. I played on the Unplug the Wood stage. But actually at that point it might have been the Fusion stage. I had a great time and became friends with all the folk, and they asked me if I'd like to be on the team. And I said yeah. One of our aims as a festival is to encourage the ukulele as a way of expression, a way as an art form, with workshops and master classes, even the jams. Almost everyone comes to this festival, play the ukulele themselves. The line between performer and artist and audience and people that just come along for a couple of fringe stages is really blurred. I think that's one of the really amazing things, is that you can be jamming with someone that you know, or someone that you don't know, or someone that you know of, and I think it gives people a lot of inspiration to go back home and try more things.
There's a little bit of variety, a little bit for everybody. So if you don't want to go into the main hall, you can always jam. There's always something going on. My daughter doesn't play. She loves just singing with everybody. And this year, particularly Pete Mack.
He's wonderful.
You know, my daughter is his #1 fan. So if she goes missing, you can hear the shaky egg.
Yeah.
She's always singing with him. It actually gives us a break, because you know that this is becoming a little bit of a safe environment for those that want to go off and do their own thing. Yes, you get Facebook, you get Twitter, etc., etc. But this is where we actually get to see people that you've only ever seen online, and we've met many, many great people.
I love these guys. They are amazing.
I don't know how to follow that, actually. So, I'm Aaron. I actually come from Cwmbran. This is my mum.
I'm Chris.
We're affectionately known as the Welshies. So
yes.
When you see us, that's who we are.
Yes.
We are Opera Lely.
Hello.
I'm George.
I'm Mandy.
We've got our Fusion bags with us here, and there have been some fantastic performances over the weekend. We did a pop-up on the main stage yesterday. That was Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we're performing down on the cellar stage, the Unplug the Wood stage this afternoon. Gnuff is really feels like a big kind of family get together every year. It's like a family Christmas, but without the arguments or turkey.
What was really nice was that on Friday the workshops were available for anybody. So even if you didn't have a workshop ticket, people would just come along to those workshops, which I think is fantastic.
It's a really sociable festival. It's a really good place to meet up with old friends, to make new friends, sit outside in the courtyard, listen to some music, have a nice coffee or a beer, depending on your persuasion.
It's great to see our friends that we've made during Gnuff get themselves up on the open mic every year, watch them develop as well. So there's a really thin line between performers and punters here. We're all just one big, very silly, weird, lovely family.
Yeah.
We just held our 7th festival here. Hundreds of people came from all over the world to join Huddersfield. We love our event. It brings like £250,000 or more to town every year. But most importantly, people connect. They make friends. They play music together. They smile. They get autographs. They just talk like you see them doing now in the courtyard. I spent all my free time on this festival along with my husband, our teenagers, loads of my friends, and strangers who volunteer. And I think it's fantastic. I love this festival. And if you're ever in Huddersfield, when there's a ukulele festival on, come along. You'll have a great time, and I'm certain you'll feel like you've made friends or made a new family.